Alright, it is my pleasure to welcome you back to the studio, and of course I am thrilled to greet anyone who just now stumbling upon my channel. If you don't know, this is the place for epic building, where I show you the true potential of what you can create. I'm here to inspire your designs, and to give you the tools to make it happen. Today, we are checking out Dune Awakening Epic Base number 25. Before we deep dive into the tour, I would like to show you the spot where this base is located. This is what it looks like without the base on it. Now open your map and navigate to the northwestern corner of Udom, right next to Windsong Landmark. There you will find a pillar with a cavern, which is a cool cave, where the residential portion of the base is built. East of that, branching out the two hangars, and below them is the production portion of the base. If anyone is trying to replicate this base in the future, here is how I have staked the area, and I also highlighted the upper portion of the base where the orange represents the triangles and the purple section represents the squares. That covers the upper half of the base because below the hangars the shape changes. Here is how that looks like from the top here. You may have noticed that the hangars and the building area are not parallel, so I've spent several hours trying to squeeze the most out of the area here, pushing the hangar to 10 floors long. Alright, so without further ado, let's go check out the interior, shall we? So the tour is moving chronologically but in reverse of how the base was assembled. I started from the top and made my way down to the bottom here. This is the lowest level of the base, and it can fit multiple large spice refineries in here. And if you were to get rid of the cool Batman entrance from underneath, you can fit even more stuff in here, but I feel like this entrance is pretty epic. This level also features its own balcony. If you are tired of breathing in the spice dust from the refinery, you can go outside and have yourself some fresh air. It also features an epic hawk design entrance over here. It doesn't stand out very well when you're far away because of how epic the rest of the base is, but when you're down here looking at it, it looks pretty cool. This asymmetrical staircase was actually a compromise that I had to make due to how uneven the terrain is. My initial plan was to make a symmetrical staircase, but I think this one came out even cooler. And just before we get to the next floor over here, we have a fabricator room. And also I wanted to say props to the person who decorated this base. It wasn't me. This area sort of reminds me of a lounge room, and the fabricators are kind of like vending machines. As we are making our way up the next floor, you'll see these long wedges over here providing the extra support for the base above us, because this is the point where the shape of the base changes. I used a lot of triangles at the upper half of the base to get the shape that I wanted, but it was consuming a lot of the pieces, eaten into the 5,000 building pieces capacity. This level also has a balcony of its own, where you get to look at the bottom of the hangars. Unfortunately, no cool hawk. This staircase is essentially floating in the air. Even though it is touching the floor, it is not aligned with it, thus not getting any support from it. Those long wedges we saw as we came up here underneath it are the ones that are keeping the staircase standing. Top of the staircase, we got ourselves a little spa area. And finally, we are making our way up to the top floor where the hangars and the residential zone is built. I know some of you are going to be scratching your head thinking how I was able to place that penta-shield away from the ramp. Essentially, I built a frame for the penta-shield to attach to, but the frame is offset inwards away from the inclines. Now that frame is hidden underneath the floor and the ceiling. The top of the hangars contains drop-off points for your cargo containers and sand crawlers. It is 2 walls deep with a penta-shield on top. I decided to use a row of smuggler set roof pieces to allow more lights into the base. Alright, that's enough of me yapping about the structural side of things. Let's head inside, grab a cold spiced brew, and just relax as we check out the living quarters. A massive thank you to everyone keeping this operation running, whether you are liking, commenting, or actually throwing down cash to keep Project Atrium server and Atrium Radio alive on Discord. You know exactly who you are, and I appreciate you very much. And also thank my wife for babysitting the kids and letting me finish this video. And if you enjoyed the tracks in this video, head over to my Buy Me a Coffee page where you can download a ton of Pulse Motif music for free, and eventually the ones from today as well. If you want even more, jump into Discord and check out Atrium Radio channel for unreleased tracks and instrumentals. Until next time, I will see you on the next obnoxiously large and epic creation. See ya.